All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're talking about a car that's way more than just a car. I mean, it's practically a fire-breathing dragon on wheels, a legit SEMA showstopper, and it's all thanks to one guy's incredible passion. This is the story of the Night King. And it all kicks off with this one simple but super powerful idea from the builder himself, Michael Lightfoot. Seriously, that one sentence is the philosophy that drives this whole amazing journey, so definitely keep that in the back of your mind. So let's see how that idea actually played out. We're going to dig into how Michael Lightfoot took that exact mindset and turned his daily driver, a Dodge Charger, into an absolute masterpiece, one that earned its spot on the world's biggest automotive stage. And here it is. Just look at it. The Night King. This is a custom wide-body Dodge Charger Scat Pack that doesn't just ask for your attention, it straight up demands it. This thing is the incredible result of years of hard work and pure dedication. And this is really just scratching the surface of how intense this build is. You've got that insane full-size dragon wrap, those iconic vertical doors, and that killer stance from the air ride suspension. It is a total head-turner. And get this isn't some trailer queen that just sits in a garage. Michael actually drives this beast on the regular. So you gotta be asking yourself, who is the architect behind this monster on wheels? Well, let's meet the man behind the machine, Michael Lightfoot. And this is what I love about this story. Michael Lightfoot is kind of living a double life. By day, he's a 51-year-old professional, inspecting furniture for a living. But then, when the workday is over, his real passion comes alive in the garage, and it's all fueled by this competitive fire that clearly never went away. So where does a drive like that even come from? Well, it's this awesome mix of influences. He got this deep respect for hard work and process from watching his dad keep the family cars running. Then you add in the wild, out-of-the-box creativity from a show like Pimp My Ride, and you top it all off with that competitive spirit he got from playing sports. It all found a new home in car building. So, how exactly does a daily driver become a show-stopping display piece? Well, for Michael, it all started with finding the perfect car and then getting hit with a single spark of inspiration that changed everything. Before this, he'd owned some pretty normal cars, like a Ford Tempo and a Chevy Cavalier. But the second Michael got behind the wheel of this 6.4-liter HEMI V8 powered Scat Pack, something just clicked. It was even his favorite color, blue. He was totally hooked. But here's the thing. It was pretty much a stock car until 2016. He just decided to roll up to a Jack's Wax car show for fun one day, and that weekend absolutely flipped a switch in his head. Seeing what was possible, the sheer creativity on display, it set him on a totally new path. He went from just being a car owner to becoming a car builder. And this, my friends, is where the real transformation kicks into high gear. It was this super detailed, ambitious process, and it was all expertly handled by the amazing team over at J&E Customs, who took Michael's vision and made it real. The best way to understand this massive project is to break it down into these 4 key areas, or pillars. And every single one got this incredible, meticulous level of detail, from that jaw-dropping look on the outside to the whole experience on the inside. And oh man, the details are what really push this car into legendary status. I mean, you get inside, there's a custom airbrushed headliner and slick Brom racing seats. You've got a crystal clear sound-cubed audio system. And then you pop the hood, and it's all custom detailing and lighting around a NOS nitrous system. It's a full-on sensory experience. Okay, so building a car this nuts is one thing. But getting it to the world's biggest automotive stage, we're talking the SEMA show in Las Vegas, that is a whole different ballgame. And this part of the story is all about pure perseverance. Michael actually missed the deadline to apply the year before, but he didn't give up. When a second chance popped up, he and his team went into total overdrive. We're talking long nights, no sleep, an all-out grind to upgrade every single detail to be SEMA-ready. And it all paid off when he finally rolled into Las Vegas. And, in Michael's own words, that's the ultimate payoff. After all that work, all the stress, all the sleepless nights, to see your creation sitting there under those famous lights, yeah, that's a feeling you just can't put into words. So as you can probably tell by now, this build is about so much more than just metal and horsepower. Let's really get into the philosophy behind it and the community that was so critical in bringing the Night King to life. This really gets to the core of it all, doesn't it? When you see a project this huge, this public,
You have to wonder, what's the real motivation here? Is it all for the personal passion of building something cool, or is it for the trophies and the recognition? And Michael's answer is just so perfectly honest and direct. It's both. And the reasons why are exactly what makes this whole story so great. See, the passion part, that's his internal motor. It's all about pushing his own boundaries, building something for himself, and finding that sense of freedom in creating something amazing. Every single choice is about meeting his own high standard of what the best can be. And the recognition part? Well, that's for everybody else. That's the external piece. The car itself becomes this rolling thank you to the whole community, to the car clubs like C3 and Elite Clique, and to every single sponsor who believed in his vision from day one. And let's be real, a build of this level is never, ever a one-man show. It truly takes a village. From the absolute wizards at J&E Customs who put it all together, to the killer parts from R1 Concepts and Brom Racing, every single partner here was essential to making the final product what it is. But hey, if you think he's finally done, you are dead wrong. That drive to keep pushing, to keep building, it never stops. Michael's already looking ahead, with his sights set on the New York Auto Show and a massive power upgrade. He's adding a supercharger. So this dragon is about to get a whole lot more fire. And that really just leaves us with one final thought. Michael Lightfoot's story is proof that with enough passion, some serious grit, and a good community around you, you can turn a regular car into an absolute legend. And it kind of makes you wonder, right? What dream are you building in your garage?